Rodriguez Ramos.
The chair recognizes Ms. Rodriguez Ramos to explain the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, members. SB 14 gives us a new office with broad authority to shape rulemaking across Texas, and it plants that office fully under the governor's control. As written, this bill allows the governor to select all members of the Texas Regulatory Efficiency Advisory Panel, creating the risk of prioritizing political allies or industry insiders over independent experts. Without built-in checks, this structure lacks the balance and needed to ensure meaningful oversight. This amendment creates balance. It says if we're going to have an oversight panel, it should reflect the people. It should include voices from the majority and the minority. It should include public interest advocates, folks with a track record of fighting for transparency, for consumers, for fairness. And it should bar elected officials and lobbyists from sitting on it. We're witnessing as a country what happens when executive offices consolidate too much power without any real accountability. We shouldn't further that here in Texas. This is not a radical idea. Without judicial deference as a safeguard, a truly independent panel is our next best defense, one that ensures that people still have a voice in how rules are made, not just the courts or the governor's inner circle. I urge adoption.
The chair recognizes Mr. Capriglione in opposition to the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, respectfully, I do not support this amendment. I believe that what we should be doing for the office and for the ad hoc committee that exists is to allow the governor to be able to choose the best people to do this job, and that would be professionals, it would be people that are familiar with the rules, and it would be people that are small business and big business focused. So with that, I move to table.
Ms. Collier, for what purpose? Oh, sorry.
Mr. Speaker, will the gentleman yield for a question?
Sorry, the gentleman already moved to table.
Oh, okay.
The chair recognizes Ms. Rodriguez Ramos to close on her amendment.
Mr. Speaker,
Ms. Collier, for what purpose?
will the gentlelady yield for a question?
Does the gentlelady yield for questions?
Yes, I do.
Gentlelady yields.
My question deals with the composition of the panel that you propose. Now, you're saying that this panel should be comprised of different people that are not necessarily all from one political party, because agencies help Texans and people regardless of race, gender, or political affiliation. Is that right?
Yes.
And so your purpose of this amendment, proposed amendment, is to provide an opportunity from a cross-spectrum of Texas, of individuals to participate in this process, because what we heard is that the rules that are proposed under this new regulatory government office would be expected to be implemented immediately. And so what you want to do is get different perspectives from different people that may not necessarily be just from one political party. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. I think you have a great amendment. Thank you.
Ms. Rodriguez Ramos sends up an amendment. Mr. Capriglione moves to table. The question occurs on the motion to table. If you are in favor of the amendment, vote no on the motion to table. If you're opposed to the amendment, vote yes on the motion to table. A record vote has been requested. The clerk will ring the bell. Show Representative Capriglione voting aye. Show Representative Hunter voting aye. Show Representative Wilson voting aye. Fairley voting aye. Bell voting aye. King voting aye. Representative Garcia voting nay. Have all members voted? Have all members voted? There being 98 ayes and 50 nays, the motion to table prevails.